What's good, YouTube? Back at it again with another Wise Words Wednesday. It's your boy, Optimistic Red, aka J Red, aka Jared Cherry Daniel. And today's Wise Words Wednesday is about the nonchalant epidemic. Over the years, I have encountered situations where my goodwill has been undervalued or unappreciated. That statement alone reminds me of the saying, "Don't take my kindness for weakness." However, despite your good heart, people often view it as a weakness, and in some ways, life proves this to be true. When people recognize the nature of a good heart, they realize that it is easy to manipulate and take advantage of them. A good heart is defined by forgiveness to the point where it sees not the perpetrator for who they are, but what they could become. In this perception is where life teaches a lesson to that good heart. We must take things as face value, otherwise, our expectations may set us up for disappointment. So, to cope with the many times that the good heart has been taken advantage of, it becomes numb. Then the numbness manifests itself as a nonchalant ideology. So now instead, that good heart recognizes any emotion, negative or positive, as another opportunity for disappointment or vulnerability. Yet, in doing so, it also suppresses the very essence of what makes it unique. Its capacity for compassion, empathy, and connection. Over time, this detachment dulls the ability to fully experience life, as both joy and sorrow are reduced to mere fleeting occurrences, barely acknowledged. To be nonchalant is to lack the disposition of any emotion, to conceal the damage of a broken spirit, and shielding itself from any vulnerability. There is a level of innocence that a person has before they transition to a numb, nonchalant character. The expression of innocence reveals itself in traits such as empathy, which is to believe someone else's pain as your own. Also as kindness, to treat others in a way which is uplifting and welcoming. Not to mention gratitude, to show appreciation for a selfless act. Yes, also selflessness. That's right. To do for others even though it would be an inconvenience for you. Yet, the venom of the narcissists, sadists, psychopaths, and Machiavellians poisons the very foundations that uphold the innocence of a good heart, forever altering its perception. These dark tetrad characteristics are responsible for the nonchalant epidemic. It doesn't push the good heart far enough to adopt the traits of the dark tetrad, but it does change the makeup to prevent damage from ever happening of an extreme magnitude again. So the product, unfortunately, is in between the two, nonchalant. This transformation is not just emotional, it's a profound shift on how you view yourself and others. The quality of life that the good heart experienced before adopting nonchalant mannerisms is filled with emotional depth, genuine connections, and a sense of purpose driven by empathy and kindness. To have a good heart answers the meaning of life questions, which is to be content in all things, knowing that you produce good, and good follows you as a result. Because the saying is true, you reap what you sow. On the contrary, since the world isn't a perfect place, this sentiment is easier said than done. Believe me. The transformation process to nonchalant is an emotional pain like never experienced before. It is a grievance process of knowing that you can't be the person who you once were. So now you have embodied the nonchalant heart. Experiences that you once thought were important no longer have the same value. What once brought you joy, passion, or even pain now feels trivial or distant. The past doesn't matter, and neither does the future. In this state of indifference, the present becomes the only thing that exists. A moment devoid of attachment, yet hollow in its emptiness, leaving you questioning if the cost of protection was worth the loss of everything else. Yes, this nonchalant epidemic is here, and it is real. Just scroll through your social media feed, and you'll see how prevalent it is. Recently, a very popular animated dog with a slight smirk and casual clothing, with his hands in his pocket, has been representing this nonchalant movement. It is accompanied by a caption that should have invoked an emotional response, but the dog stands there, chilling, despite what it's been exposed to. Sayings like, "It is what it is," condition us to believe we have no control over our destinies, surrendering to whatever life throws our way. From the "just vibing" meme to "not my problem" meme, "I'm just here so I won't get fined" meme, and the nonchalant dreadhead meme have all flooded on social media in recent history. All evidence of proof that we're in a nonchalant epidemic. However, to truly experience life to the fullest, living in a nonchalant manner is not the way forward. To have depth in our relationships means to care for others and treat them as you would want to be treated. To have the best experiences in life is to hold them in high value and embrace them when the time is right. The richest insights come from enduring the challenges of life and using those as testimonies to support others who are walking similar paths. And the most fulfilling outlook on life comes from believing in something greater than yourself, allowing it to inspire and guide your every step. When we open ourselves up to the full spectrum of life, both the joys and the struggles, we unlock the true beauty of living. Embrace your emotions, connect with others, and view each moment as an opportunity to grow, because it is through depth and meaning that we truly come alive.